Alright, today we're going to try to make some BurnCo rib. I've always been intrigued with this. For those people who have a Hasty Bake, you probably heard of BurnCo, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I've never been there, never had the ribs, but I'm interested in trying to make it, even though I've never had it. These are some ribs we just pulled out of our freezer here. They're baby back rib. And the recipe, according to the recipe, you're supposed to put a coating of this wishbone Italian dressing. Now this Italian dressing, if you go to Walmart or something, they have like 20 different kinds. I did my best to try to find the original Italian dressing, and this may be it. And you look for it, it says the first ingredient is distilled vinegar. Whereas if you look at the other wishbone, and if you look at them, they'll say water as the first ingredient. So significantly, this has distilled vinegar as the first ingredient here. Now I'm just going to put a thin layer of this on. I have the charcoal going now. I'm using B&B briquette. Supposed to just put a layer on. I'm going to just try to do that, I guess. Not supposed to put a lot on, I guess. And I'm going to also the BurnCo ribs. Supposed to use the Hasty Bake Rub and Spice. And so I just got this from Hasty Bake recently. And so for that reason, I'm going to try to make this. Now, of course, this is not a whole rack here. I cut that in half. But that's what we had, and this is all we're going to do. We're just going to do an experiment here, and I think it'll be fun to try. It's we're going to put this directly over the coal and sear it on both sides for maybe about 5 minutes. And then I'm going to move it to the top rack. I have the Hasty Bake Gourmet, so I move to the top rack, and then and that's it. But I'm not going to season this until right before I put that on. So the coal is going hot now, and then I'm going to dump it in and try to get the temperature no higher than 300. Alright, I'll get back with you guys when I do. I'm only using, just for documentation purposes, I'm using about 50 B&B briquettes, and I had some leftover from a prior cook I just did the other day of some chicken drumsticks. In any case, we'll get back when the action. I just want to show this. Here are the 50 B&B briquettes in the chimney here, and I didn't make a picture of it before, but I can tell you it hardly sunk at all. This B&B is just solid stuff. Here's the briquette in the firebox here. One thing interesting here, I was going to say, is that they tell you to put the ribs onto right over the firebox and do that for about 5 or 7 minutes on each side. And then after you do that, you're supposed to put hickory wood in, and the amount they tell you put it in is basically, if it doesn't hurt, you need to add more. I find that very interesting, so I'll be getting very smoky tonight. In any case, I'm going to push this in and get it ready and get this up to temp. This is a view of my intake, and here's a view of the exhaust here. Just want to document this here. And it's only been just maybe a minute and it's already climbed up to 150. That fire is hot. Okay, the temperature is settled in about a little bit above 250 here. And I have the firebox set to just a little bit above smoke here. And so I'm going to be putting this, the ribs down. This is what the rib looks like now here. I sprinkled the Hasty Bake seasoning on it. And I'm going to put it on meat side down, 5 to 7 minutes per side. I just flipped them for the first time. I had them down for about 5 to 7 minutes, the meat side. I just flipped them now to the their bone side, and I'm going to close this up and let it go for another 5 to 7 minutes. Wow. My understanding is that when we put the ribs onto the upper shelf, we're supposed to put the hickory smoke in, the hickory chunks. And this is how much hickory chunks I'm going to be using here. That should be plenty, I would guess. I only have 2 half racks in there. And in any case, the guideline was if it doesn't hurt, you didn't put enough in. But this is all I'm going to put in right now. We'll see. But in any case, just want to show this, and so I'll remember in the future how much I use. And if I need to use more, just jump in. But this is what I'm using here, the hickory. Okay, as you can see, smoke is coming out of the Hasty here. The guideline was, if the smoke, and you open it up and it doesn't hurt you, you haven't put enough in. Let me see. Whew. Okay. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. That's it. Whew. Wow, you can't see a darn thing in there, so smoky.
I bet not.
In any case, that's all I'm going to put in here, folks. Okay, the
Okay.
Hasty's been running about 3:30, 3:20 or so. Pretty steadily. It's been 45 minutes into the cook here. I have it on the upper rack. We're going to open it up and take a look and see what she looks like. Ooh. Ooh, see that smoke? Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Let's see if I can get up inside. This is the bottom side. Wow, she's looking pretty. She's looking pretty here. Now I'm gonna flip this over here. Let's see if I can get a good picture here. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. She's coming along good. Again, these are just half rocks here. Because I took them out of the freezer. And if I need to put them back on the bottom, I can, just to brown them a little bit more. In any case, closing her up. Okay, I have my headlamp on. It's dark out here. And this is what the ribs are looking like after it's about an hour and 15 minutes or so on here. And you can see, wow, shoot. Boy, they're getting, well, you can see this. It's getting dark. It's smoky in here. Not as smoky as it was earlier. I think these are coming along fine. Boy, it's juicy. Tell you that. Any case, I don't know if I'm going to put a sauce on it or not. We may not do it this time. And just, I may, yeah, I'm going to just see what happens here. But in any case, this is what they look like for an hour and 15 minutes here. I just turn them over. I'm going to leave them on for another 15. Okay, it's been an hour and a half now. And the Hasty has been holding pretty steady in the 300 range here. And let's see what she looks like. I have my headlamp on, so I hope you can see this. I'm going to change hands here. Now this is what she looks like here. Oh my goodness, look at that. She's looking pretty good. Let's see if she's tender. She tender? Oh, that's pretty tender. Wow, okay. Oh, that's pretty tender. Hour and a half. I tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to just flip it over and just give her maybe 5 more minutes on the other side. 5, maybe 10 minutes. So this is what she looks like here. Here's the top part. It looks very... The light is probably not making it look very nice, but she's really pretty. I'm going to flip this over here and see what it looks like here. Oh yeah, this is the charcoal situation here. I can see a couple lumps there, still not burned all the way through. I'm going to just give it like a few more minutes. All right, these are the BurnCo ribs. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, we've never had it before except via the internet. We've seen it. This does look like a BurnCo rib here. But in any case, I'm going to take our very first slice and see what this looks like here. And this took about an hour and 36 minutes or so. And let's see what this looks like here. First time, I'm gonna just take a bite here, see what it looks like. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a rib. Tasty. Tasty, very tasty. Again, I'm glad we did this. It's an easy cook, easy thing to do. We'll probably try to maybe do it again. But in any case, it's a fun cook again, hour and 36 minutes. We put a lot of hickories in here. These are baby back we pulled from the freezer. And I'm gonna slice this up and we're gonna have dinner and let Camera Girl have a bite if she so deserves one. This looks like very juicy still. Well, it's hot, let me tell you, hot.
I bet it's
in any
hot.
case, God bless America, God save the Republic.
Amen.
Amen.